and we will start with side pressure. Again, it's specific exercise. When we talk about this overall training and specific training, it's specific exercise. And how I divide it's one way. Is it dynamical or dynamical movement? Is it statical movement? In table, it's mostly statical, but still to build a good static, you need to do at least some dynamics. One of my favorites it's from side pressure. It depends. You can grip like this, like grip. I mostly use a grip with thumb down, and I use maybe hand a little bit smaller. Why it's important? You want to simulate your finger position, same as on a arm wrestling fight. You don't want your fingers be like this, and that your length of your opponent is pushing here. You want your fingers closer, and opponent is pushing here. It's physics, it's biomechanics. If your leverage is longer and you lose in strength, so you want to closer. That's why I'm not using such big. For heavyweights, it's okay maybe. For me, I'm a lightweight, it's too much, but for theory, it's okay. If we talk about dynamics, you start from starting position. Movement with wrist, movement with arm, very basic. From starting position, or it's side, and opposite shoulder, it's wrist, it's a little bit back pressure, it's side. Dynamics, same statics. You start from starting position, wrist, side, wrist, side. When we talk about side pressure, mostly people understand just pushing to side. What I said about side pressure is great only then if you can hold your back pressure and your hand. Otherwise, again, your side pressure, if you are here, it's great, but it's much better if you can control back pressure and hand together. So that's why it's great to do on cable system, which is pulling back. So you need to work with your back pressure as well, with your hand as well, and only then you adding this side movement. For top roll athletes, it's better to use more vertical, 45 degrees, sometimes even higher, sometimes a little bit lower, but you can change. If you same thing, if you're fighting more than a hook, use block, which is lower. Same thing again. Dynamics, starting position, direction to chest, direction to shoulder. You can press a little bit down with triceps if you want. Why it seems so important again? With a good, you can be very strong inside puller, but this inside puller again to be able to before to have this press, you need to get in this position. That's the thing here. You with your wrist, with your side, you get in the position, and only then you press. And you can do the same with, it's more like with arm dynamics, and you can do in full coordination. Good weights, it's a double cable system, and so it's hard to say how much weight, but it should be like double of this, so it's 45. Here is really like, is it really 45 or it's I'm not sure, I can check how much it is. It's yeah, it's real 45, so it's about 90 kilos there. Good weight with such side pressure is anything over 50 kilos, real weight 50, 60. My best students, also myself, I have done more than 60, and then Sandris Šedis, Zloty Tour champion, 60, 65, sometimes close to 70 with real weight. Ladislaus Krasovsky, same, he's working with 60 plus kilos with side pressure. That's world-class numbers. Hadži Muradzelujev, he don't work so much from this upper, he works more like a show for inside pullers with regular cable, so it's real weight, 70, 80 kilos. That's world-class numbers. So if you, about for you to understand.